Raglan increasing number 4. Let's get started. Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to knit this Raglan increasing idea number 4. This is actually quite interesting Raglan increasing. Doesn't look like Raglan increasing, but it is. Do you remember this project? Raglan increasing idea number 1. Okay? This is actually knitting version and less visible increasing. But the new one, okay, it's quite visible because it's garter stitch, project and increasing with knit stitch. You can adjust that knitting stitch part. Okay, so let's find out. I cast on 19. This is just a sample example, so don't worry about it. Okay, the stitch count is vary. And I add 2 markers. That's the center raglan mid stitch. Okay, I made 8 and marker, 1 stitch, marker, and 8, total of 19. Okay, so I already did the little garter stitch. Okay, and first and last stitch is just for the clear edge. And row number 1, purl until last 4 stitches before the marker, first marker. So, if you're sweater and you have a certain project, just don't worry, purl until you have 4 stitch left before the first marker. And knit 4. 2, 3, 4. And I am going to increase stitches with some markers. So yarn over and knit 1, then 1 more, yarn over, raglan increasing. Then slide the marker and knit 4. Make sure increasing with the marker. So used to be 1 stitch and now 3 stitch. Knit 4 and purl until the end. This is row number 1. And row number 2, actually every even number, 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be all purl. Okay? You heard me right. Okay? All purl. Because the, except the raglan increasing, it's a garter stitch. Okay? So, and by the way, this is knitting in flat. If you're knitting in round, like a sweater, oh, by the way, this is the yarn over, in previous row, and you have to purl. Okay? Sorry. If you're knitting in round, the row number 2, 4, 6, and 8 will be all knit. Okay? Anyway, row number 2, all purl. And row number 3, purl until last 4 stitch before the marker. Then knit 4. It's now easy, You've already figured it out, right? So outside of the marker doesn't change yet. It will, okay? Anyway, yarn over and now knit 3 because I made it 3 stitch in previous increasing, right? And yarn over, slide the marker and knit 4 and purl until the end. Super easy so far. Well, easy until the end anyway. So row number 4, as I told you, all purl. Okay? And row number 5. I'm sorry, too easy. It's all same. Well, pretty much, except the stitch count within the marker. I will read anyway. Purl until last 4 stitch before the marker and knit 4. And within the markers, I will increase with yarn overs. So slide the marker, yarn over. Now knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then yarn over. Slide the marker, knit 4, and purl until the end. And row number 6, all purl. And see you on row number 7. And row number 7. Again, same. I don't really have to tell you what you have to do. Anyway, this increasing is end on row number 8. So you have to repeat row number 1 to row number 8. But now you have to do something after the row number 8. And I will tell you. And one more thing I want to mention. So I purl until last 4 stitch before the marker, right? If you want to adjust that thickness of the knit line, you can do that. If you want to do less, you just make a purl until last 2 stitch before the marker, stuff like that. Okay, so let's do that. I finished row number 8, and now I attached, okay, temporary marker. Okay, so the garter stitch outside and knit stitch, and now kind of triangle knitting stitch, right, within the yarn over gap. That's the increasing stitch. Within those triangle, find the mid stitch and put the clip-on marker like that. And now you have to purl until 4 stitch before that new clip-on marker. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just have to go bigger and bigger, right? So after the row 8, okay, move the marker into new center stitch. So let's do that together, okay? So purl until 4 stitch. This doesn't change, but I changed the marker location, okay? So that orange marker is the 4 stitch before the new marker, and knit. There you go. Now I'm gonna actually change to the orange marker because it's easier. Now yarn over, knit 1. This is row number 1, by the way, and then yarn over, okay? And I am going to use the orange marker, so I have to grab it. There you go. So now I have a 3 stitch within 2 markers and knit 4. Then you see the old marker, so just remove it and then purl until the end. Did you get that? And rest of them all same. So after you finish 8th row, you have to, use clip-on marker or whatever and change the location of the center stitch. Okay. Well, center stitch doesn't change its center all the time, but the marker you have to change because I was increasing with the marker. Okay. And I repeated 3 times. As you can see, the side part is beautifully, you know, um, garter stitch, and the increasing part is really nice. Okay. Sometimes, you know, people want to knit with the garter stitch for the sweater, right? But the the pearl increasing doesn't show much. So this is great idea. Okay? Enjoy knitting. Bye for now.